Welcome to Codebusters Booklet 12. In this booklet, your student will be reviewing all of the sounds and the letters that they've learned in the latter portion of the Codebusters series, specifically booklets 7 through 11. Remember, parental interaction is essential in this series, especially when your child says the letter names and their sounds. We'll have more information for parents near the end of this video. Now, let's open up our booklet to the front and side cover and you'll see this page. At the top, we're reminding you that whenever you see tracing or guidance in these letters, you must write the letters. Now let's turn to our first page and let's review these letters, their names, and their sounds. And we'll start with the directions. Say the name and sound of each letter. This is the letter J. Its sound is J. This is the letter C. Its sound is K. This is the letter O. Its sound is ah. And now we'll jump to the next page and we'll look over the vocabulary. Let's read the directions first. Say the name of each picture. During class, you may ask for help if you're not sure what the pictures are. This is a cat, on, jump, ostrich, cactus, octopus, jungle, ox, juggle, camel, jacket, car. Now, the next activity, we want you to say the beginning sound for each picture. This is ah for ox, j for jungle, ah for on, and then practice the rest with your parents. Now we're going to review how to blend. Notice that in this booklet, we're going to be blending 3 sounds together for the majority of the blends. So let's practice this now. Say the sound of each letter separately, then blend the sounds together. So we'll start with this one, and we'll just keep moving through. K, ah, ka, ah, v, av, k, av, k, av, kav. Now let's go to our next set of letters. Say the name and sound of each letter. This is the letter H. Its sound is h. This is the letter U. Its sound is This is the letter Y. Its sound is y. And now we'll go to the next page. Say the name of each picture. During class, you may ask for help if you're not sure what the pictures are. Yellow, up, unlock, hat, yell, horse, umbrella, heart, yo-yo, hippo, yawn, under. Now we'll say the beginning sound of each picture, and we'll do the first few together. For umbrella, h for horse, y for yo-yo. And now we'll practice some more blending. First we'll say the sounds separately, and then we'll blend the sounds together, starting with this one. Y, a, yeah, ack, ack. And then all together, y, ack, yak, yak. And now we'll go to the next set of letters. Say the name and sound of each letter. This is the letter R. Its sound is r. This is the letter W. Its sound is w. And this is the letter D. Its sound is d. And now we'll go over the vocab. Say the name of each picture. Rat, dolphin, ring, web, dinosaur, wagon, duck, wind, rabbit, dog, window, red. Now we'll say the beginning sound of the first few pictures together. W for wind. W for web. D for dog. And now let's practice blending. Say the sound of each letter separately, then blend the sounds together. R, e, r, e, re. Ed, ed, ed. R, ed, red, red. And now we'll keep going. Say the name and sound of each letter. This is the letter E. Its sound is eh. This is the letter G. Its sound is g. And this is the letter L. Its sound is l. And now the vocab. Say the name of each picture. Lizard, gift, lips, egg, goat, elf, log, gorilla, elbow, girl, elephant, lion. And now let's say the beginning sound of each picture. E for elephant, E for elbow, G for girl. And now we'll practice blending. Say the sound of each letter separately, then blend the sounds together. L, l, l. And then all together, l, lum. And then our last bit of review. We'll say the name and sound of each letter. This is the letter X. Its sound is X. This is the letter Q. Its sound is Qu. And this is the letter Z. Its sound is Z. Now let's say the name of each picture. Queen, ox, zebra, fox, zip, quick, zero, quarter, axe, quack, zoo, 6. Now let's say the beginning or ending sound of each picture. You may want to do this with a parent so you remember which one we're asking for. And this one, we're asking for the beginning sound. Qu for quick. This, we want the ending sound. X for axe. And the beginning sound is Z for 0. And now we'll practice some more blending. Say the sound of each letter separately, then blend the sounds together. S, I, si. Ix, ix. And then all together, s, ix, 6, 6. Remember, parental interaction is essential in this series, especially when your child says the letter names and their sounds. If you open up your student's booklet to the front and side cover, you'll see this page. At the top, we're reminding you and your student whenever tracing or guidance is provided, your student must write that letter. If you don't see any tracing or guidance, your student does not need to complete that letter. However, it's very good practice for your child to complete these letters for fine motor skills. And lastly, when your child is learning to read, it's very important for you to read with your student every day. And we'll have more information about that later on in this video. For now, if you open up your student's booklet, you'll see a lot of letters and a lot of blending. For your child to pass this booklet, they first must be able to identify the name and sound of each letter that is reviewed in this booklet. So it's important for you to review this as often as possible. Your child will also have to circle the letter that matches the beginning sound of the vocabulary pictures. So make sure that you're reviewing the vocabulary as much as possible as well. And lastly, for blending, we don't do just the 2-letter blendings. It's important for your student to now be able to blend 3 sounds together as well as possible. So make sure that you're practicing the blending. At the bottom of every page, third page that is, you'll find another bit of review. And this is just to make sure your child is still retaining previous letters that are not covered in this booklet. They're all from the first half of the Codebusters series. They're learning a lot of information. It's very important for them to retain the information. So in this activity, we want your student to say the name of each letter and then say the sound of each letter, and then your student can write the letters. And then lastly, at the bottom of every fourth page, we'll prompt you to read a story with your student. We provide a story at the end of this booklet. However, feel free to use any booklet that you have at home, whether it's from the library or if they have a favorite booklet. Your student just needs to be read to make sure that they are becoming strong readers. If you flip to the back of the book, you'll see the story that we provide for you. At the top, the directions read as follows. Let's read this story. Follow my finger underneath each word as I read it. You may repeat this story as many times as desired. And then your student can find all 10 hats in the picture so that they can interact with the story a little bit. The story itself tries to emphasize sounds that are used throughout the whole Codebusters series, especially the short vowels and all of that good stuff. So once again, it's important for you to follow along with your finger so that your child can start associating the sounds with the words that you're saying and what the words look like. Lastly, I just want to remind you that when your student is blending, we are looking for short vowels, not long vowels. So we'll review those now. We would like A as in apple, I as in igloo, A as in octopus, as in umbrella, and E as in elephant. If you have any questions about this or any other booklet, please contact the